they don't want to leave because they want to take their pet with them, and it's just not practical a lot of the time. It's, I think, pretty traumatic for people to have to leave their pets. I know how I'd feel. I wouldn't be leaving the house.
Not knowing what's going to happen with their pet, if they need to evacuate from their home, there's a real stress for the pet. Cairns Council are very good in identifying that this is an area that people need to consider and put into place their action plan, what's to happen for the pets.
So we're very concerned in an emergency that those pets might not be well cared for and well managed under a plan. And particularly for people who are more vulnerable through age or disability or not being able to speak English well, really haven't thought about what to do with their pets. And when they have to be evacuated or moved from their houses, worry about it too late. So this is an issue that councils around the country are battling with frequently. So we were trying to come up with a solution to that problem where we could have a situation where pets were being well looked after without their owners necessarily there, and giving the owners some degree of confidence that their pets were being looked after for a short period of time. So it's only for the response of the emergency. It's not going to be for a long period, more than 2 or 3 days, for example.
Animal Care for Seniors at Home is a program that was developed by a lady who volunteered at one of the local refuges, and she was becoming more and more distressed by older persons having to bring their pet in and surrender them when they could no longer care for them adequately because of their health or infirmities. If Cairns is struck by a disaster where people need to be evacuated, we as a group provide a listing to Cairns Regional Council with our clients listed in priority order for evacuation, and we also have a list of our volunteers who are in a position to either foster or otherwise help out. Some of our volunteers live in the evacuation zone, so they obviously can't help, but we'll just work hand in hand with council and we'll make arrangements to help with the evacuation of the animals.
It started as an idea to help the elderly look after their pets, and we had about 5 volunteers who attended the first meeting, and about 3 or 4 or 5 clients, and it snowballed, which is wonderful, which demonstrated there was a need. We have about 60 volunteers and a similar number of pets and new clients. So it's worthwhile, and it's obviously needed.
You wouldn't leave your children at home alone if something happened to your house in an emergency. You shouldn't do that to your pets as well. Your plan needs to include them for staying or going. And if you're not sure and you need advice, ask us at the Disaster Management Unit and we can provide you with some support for getting that plan together.